and the teacher who actually how they judges the woman committing adultery. Yeah, okay. I really want to share with you more because I believe that God really bless us and really want us to help each other to be strong and upright in life and be firm in His path by motivating each other and helping each other. Like how's my brothers? They all come and support me and actually, yeah. Thanks Andrew and Bear for coming to support. Yeah. And yes, you see about the sharing of the John 8:1 to 11. You see, the teacher of the law and Pharisees, we are just like the woman, we commit different sins. And we stand at the middle. You imagine, we stand at the middle. The height we stand. And everyone is judging on us because we commit adultery. It doesn't mean adultery only. It's we got committing things like stealing, vulgarity, fighting, more and more. Anything. We stand there, Pharisees and the teacher of law, they're judging us. They're judging us. You know? Like, and he asked Jesus, okay, you see, although Jesus is very handsome and good looking and thin, I'm not, okay, but you see the woman is standing there. Jesus, okay, for example, thank God for that. Okay, he walked over, and the teacher of the law and Pharisee asked, yeah, by the law, right? Lord Jesus is very difficult. No, it's not difficult, right? It's just like he everyday preached love, grace. He cannot ask them to stone her, and he cannot stop them to want to stone her as well. If he straight away by the law of Moses. The law of what he commanded cannot, because the teacher of law is so smart, they are so wise in keeping the commandment of law. They will judge people. And as the Pharisees, they are even worse, not worse, sorry about that. It's just that very wise also. So they're giving this idea to stone these ladies, commit adultery to death. But can't. You know what? Jesus, thank you. He just bent down, and write. I'm not sure what he's writing, but I just think that for me, I will put a plus sign. But I don't know what sign he's writing. He put a plus sign for me. I think he stood up. Just say, whoever that did not sin, right, can give the first stone, am I right? Something like this. They give a first stone, throw at this, the lady committed adultery, just like us. We do any sin, and you tell all those people who judge us that if you all didn't sin, you all can throw him, you can stone her. And second time, he stood down again. I'm not sure what this time you were writing, but to me, I will still put plus sign. Okay? Yeah, and again, all the law of the teachers, FRC, gone. That's gone. You know why? They know themselves. Everyone are sinners. They commit sin in their hearts, in their brain, in their soul. Maybe they didn't show up. They didn't tell any one of them. But there is something there. That's why they didn't dare to stone these ladies. And after that, what the judge told them, just like the Pastor Malcolm shared with us, he told them that Jesus straightened up and asked her, woman, where are they? Has no one condemned you? Wow, no one condemned her. And yeah, no one, sir, she said. Then either do I condemn you? Just take care. This is very important, okay? 11b, like, go now and live your life of sin. Everyone will commit a sin before, and we should live away from sin, and Jesus will take care of our path. We learn the mistake. We don't do the wrong thing as before. We should stand up and be a different person and live for the best in Jesus Christ. Okay, now I will going to start my sharing in my life testimony, and I'm just similar like committing adultery. No. So sorry about it. Mine is not committing adultery. Okay. I just want to say that God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. God is very wonderful because He given me the strength to stand up, share with every one of them. although my testimony is not like those who murders, yeah, who commit life sentence because they don't have the chance to share here. Just jokes. Okay? Yeah, thank God I just commit 2 times sentences, imprisonments, and perhaps you all look at my tattoo, you'll think that wow, so much tattoo. Why like that? Wow. Okay. Maybe you think I'm proud of my tattoo. To me, the tattoo is just a life story of mine. And because of my childishness, for me myself, I'm not talking about other artists and other friends of mine. To me, personal point of view. To me, because at the point of time, what I put on my body, I don't really understand that. I don't really sure about that also. I just feel that I want to put something to make myself tough. Yeah. Okay. See my tattoos and think that is pretty cool. My past are so colorful. And I'm ex-offenders. The X means ex-offenders, okay? It's just ex-offender. And I tried for 2 times for imprisonment. First time, consumptions. Second time is double trafficking plus extensions of a lot of little charges of fighting, imprisonments. More than 5, I'm not sure, too many times, can't count. Yeah. I'm a bad tempered person because I look at my past, I'm in the gang with all my good brothers and become an angry abang to stake up status, to build our empire. Yes, yeah, we thought that is the life in the world. And you can see all the looks in the slide that are childishness with good friends and bad friends. Bad friend is all those that still got taking drugs. Good friend is just all those that be with me now. Yeah, I'm not content of drug taking, but I just feel that they don't have sense of directions. Yeah, because a lot of people change. We change for good, for our family, for our loved one. We really need to change. Yeah. And how I get to know Jesus is when I was 14. I brought by my cousin to a church. He was in the gang. He was a gang leader in the West, in Bukit Batu, Bukit Gombak areas, and he's quite famous. One day, he asked me, they call me my nickname, I share with you, don't make fun of it, thank you. My name called Asling. Asling, right, you see, totally unclipped with my full name, Kenji Joo, because that is my nickname. That's why we are so smart, you see, we think we are smart, we use nickname. In my whole life, my friends, they know me, my real name only I in imprisonment. After that, all call me Asling, my whole life. Because I don't want to give them my real name. You see, even the real name, we don't have the courage to share with others. We just want to hide something. Sins. So first time my cousin invited me to a church in the YMCA areas. I attended to a church. And I'm really touched by the love of the members. I feel that, wow, it's totally different from other religions. Their care, their concern is totally different. They even ask me of anything. They just try to call me every day, talk to me every day, and really help me when I need it. Yeah. Although they can't give us financially or what totally, but they give us the help that very sincere. I've been touched by that. That's why I fall in love with church. Okay. In the other hand, that day, at the same day, I bring a lot of my friends along. Okay. I bring around 5 of them. I use a strategy that I love them, that I bring them to a place that like disco, can drink, go wine to drink, go bread to eat, yeah, go food to eat, okay? Go music instrument to play, go song to sing, like, just like disco. Wow, they believe in it, you see, that's why my trust, very trustworthy to my friends. Yeah, they believe in it, then they tag along with me, went to the church, and after that, they complain with, after the service, they complain with me whole day. No. But some of them, they really love it, but because of like the first time they come to the church, and then at the point of time the church got all these like speak in tongue. So their attention is totally different, you know. They shocked, like, wow, what the hell was this church? Because they are just a new believer, the mindset, the mentality, the emotionally, all is not well prepared. And totally be terrified by what we do there. It's so intense, you know, so harsh. So sometimes people look at it, wow, very short. But after all, they saw my changes in life. And yeah, thank God. Really thank God. And later on, my cousin died because of become a Superman, overdose in drugs, and died. My cousin. That's the first incident that I saw. Second incident after my father, my late father's. I saw personally that he died. Overdose of drug and jump. Oh, because actually he didn't jump down like too high, just I think 6 or 8 story. People jump 12 or didn't die. Why 6 or 8 story will die? You know why? Because the breakage cut over her heart and actually pump through the livers and all the organs. Actually, it's internal injury. Appearance is very good, nothing, just a bit of swollen. But by the time I reached there, his younger brother told me that I need to go and visit him because that day I actually meet him for tattoo, but I'm the one who go and put the tattoo on because if I go and put it, he don't have time to put. So I go along. I actually bring myself. I should let him have the chance to put first. Yeah, because we put a tribal dragons on my right arms and his left legs. Yeah, we put the same thing, but I need to shape the color. Then next day is distance. Oh, you see, amazing, right? The impact is so impactful. So I very hate people that use dye to terrify me, to threaten me. Especially they use simple things like they can't do anything. Always I very hate this type of people. I'm so sorry about that because I feel that I've been threatened. Because this type of little word is my witnesses. You this pin, everyone got witness differently. What I got this type of witness because I see too many my father, my cousin, my grandparents die one by one. I see more than 4 of them. I'm very difficult to explain that, but I know that is in a very hurtful way. And as a friend, as a good friend, they use this type of word to talk to me. I will feel mixed feelings and I feel uncomfortable. I very dislike this type of feeling because I really hate. Yeah, just in the past. And after that, I'm moving on to my study. I study in Teck Whye Secondary School for 4 years. I finished my study. I finished my study quite well at the end of year because I like a very good ladies that study very well. Yeah, and I work very hard for my study. Although I'm not a good in all those like education things. I study very hard. I study until all I get 3. But I'm normal tech. But at the beginning, all I feel 1. But after that, all I get 3. Yeah, and all I get 3. You can see, wow, I'm amazing of myself. I thank God for that. But I feel I'm grateful for my English still. But that I see the God glory. You know why? I will share a lot of my testimony. I hope you all will wait and hear how God transforming in different ways at different levels. Because in every level, you do different things. Really, in the different process. As in school, I studied N level. I get my normal technicals. I score all C's. Okay. After that, the amazing thing happens. I am grateful for my English, but my principal and discipline master, really, they look at my hardworking. They give me a chance to stay back to normal academic. Wow, you see, the grace is there. They ask me and they themselves invite me to the office and talk to me. They give me a chance to stay back for normal academic. Because I myself very jialat at the point of time. I was afraid of lao kui. That's why I don't take the offer. You know why? Because the girl be with me that I like, my first girlfriend, yeah, she is 1 year younger than me. If I retain, I will be in the same levels. I don't feel like that. So I try to move on to IT. Wow, this is a real life mistake. Really hit me my whole life. Impactfully, I tell you. Because I really, you see, because of this law, I make the wrong decisions. I do the wrong thing, then I move on. When I move on, I lost these challenges. Maybe now I'm not studying in IT already, I will graduate in other places. Maybe not. Yeah, but I believe it will be better. Yeah. And I move on to IT, I study because I do quite well. And I really hate, at the point of time, I'm not in gang. I just be with them. They are all my good friends as a brother. But every time fight, I also tag along. But I'm just not in the gang. Okay? And I really hate people take drugs. Even like some of my ex-brothers, they take drugs, right? I will scold them upside down. Yeah. I will scold them upside down and really all bad. You know, right? Some of our friends are, yeah. I will scold them upside down. I will scold them. That's the worst part as me. I special righteous, just like Pharisees, the teacher of law. I commit other sin, I fight, I do illegal things, but I scold people who take drugs. I just like Pharisees, right? Yeah, you see, the idea, 11 villains. I really like the Pharisees, I scold them, walao, why you all do this type of thing, man? Take drugs like a dog, and then walk like a tortoise, want to fall like a clown, walao. And me, I over there, I do illegal things, I sell export set, I sell cigarettes, I do all those like cough measure and other things. Very stupid, right? Pharisees, you know? Yeah, amazingly, I learned that in a very different way. After that, I bumped too much people, and during one day, that girl left me, emotional breakdowns. My late father passed on, I breakdowns, I fight. Few days before, with a group of gang members, actually I represent for my school for competition last year. At the point of time, I got a lot of gold medalists, silver medalists, represent the school. I got like, if I'm not wrong, I got Singapore International whole IT champion for javelin, discus and shot put. I think all I at least get gold, at least bronze. If not all, I get gold or silver. Yeah, all gold and silver. I represent that. Wow, I'm so proud of myself. I'm so strong because my sport identity made me pass in my all modules. All the teachers very support me in sport. They just ask me go and do sport. They keep on give me extra time, come to my house and look for me and helping me. Wow, see, my sport is so, my physique is very strong. That's why. Yeah, at the point of time. After that, the day before, I go with a gang fight. Oh, my hand. I lost my hand. I fight. We few of them fight with a group of more than 20, 30 people. And suddenly I bump out the people in front of them, bump. After that, a brother of mine throw a jar over and hit my hand. Not hit his head. My own brother did that, man. Oh my goodness. And I lost my hand at the point. I was so angry. I used my cloth, my shirt, I covered up my hand, although the hand I going to drop off because it tangled out already. It's just nice the jar cut off and cut in between the joints and my hand tangled out. Wow, amazing, man. And I cover up, I keep fighting and I just want to bump up the guy head, bump until he very jealous. Because I'm so angry that, although I cannot blame my own brother, friends, I'm so angry and my friend was also so stupid one, and they'll throw things. And I throw so hard, throw a big jar, can't have my hand. Not opponent. Wow, then I so angry, I only can press my anger at the person. I bump on his head, I bump until his head, I don't know how to tell you, it's just like full of holes. And I just press my ankles off. And after that, people shout police, I just cover my hand and I run off in the in the bookie areas toward the bridge and waiting for cab. The amazing thing that I take in the cab, I feel that I'm going to faint. I arrived at the hospital, the first hospitals, and I saw all the opponents kind of caught at the hospital. Wow! I just thank God that He gave me the wisdom to run away. I really sorry about a very different things, but I just ran away because wow, I saw the opponents all kind of caught already. Then I reached the hospital, I saw the opponent. But thank God that the opponent, they didn't point me out. Because they point me out, they also lao kui, right? Yeah. Wow. Then after that, I go into another hospital. You see, my hand already dropped off and I'm bleeding like mad already. I go into faint already. Then before I reach another hospital, I go and get a Red Bull first to pump up. Then I reach another hospital. Wow, my hand really, like, because totally cut off already, cannot move already. Then the doctor tell me, I go to the ICU. Before the ICU, the doctor tell me, Kenji, you need to move any finger of hand, if not, your hand will cut off. Wow, to a sportman, to a gold medalist, he say that. You know how impactful or not? Because they saw the hand cut, and now you see my hand short of 2cm because he joined back all the tendon, all the bones, everything. That's why short of 2cm. But thank God, he gave me very strong hands. Right? If my friend all know me, so enough. Now still very useful. Yeah, and really at the point of time, the doctor said, you need to move your fingers. If not, we need to cut off this sandwich because you're very affected. Yeah, and at the point of time, wow, you know, I was so terrified. I really, I scared I lost my hand. Because for a sportman that usually use hand to throw and the main hand, right hand, wow. Then I try to at first I tried. He said just any finger will do. Wow, then I move a bit, the blood kept on pumping up. Wow, thank God. Really thank God. Then after that I sent to the ICU. Wow, I still in the hospital for how many hours? After that I wake up, I saw the guy who threw on my arms one. Wow, I was so angry, but I tell you, the guy is even closer than my friend. You know why? It's my cousin. Whoa! But I really love my cousin because my cousin, they all have my heart. It's just at the point of time we anger, and I cannot blame him. Really, I can't blame him at all. Although I lost my hand already. Yeah, I know I lost my strength. I can't blame him, and after that, we're moving on. I cannot go for competition. I'm very depressed, and after that, I take drugs. I've been arrested in 2003 for 14 months imprisonment in Teen Challenge, and attend the Teen Challenge for a while for 6 months, and after that, well, I got caught. I bring the drugs inside there, and the counselor gave me a chance. I saw the love of God that not everyone will give the chance. He gave me a chance that he asked me to burn off my 2 limbs and stay in the Teen Challenge, don't go home. After that, that is the second time I saw the love in him, in Christ, and I really thank this late brother Henry in Teen Challenge that gave me this chance because I know that he diagnosed with some problem and back to heaven already. And after that, I thought I changed. I thought I'm very smart. People, every time see the first imprisonment will talk with themselves very, very smart. Yeah. Because last time I also thought like that. I'm from 18 to 20 plus, I thought I'm very smart because just talk only, but it's not smart, it's just stupid. Yeah. And after that, I go out, I do even bigger. I go and deal with different friends in different countries. I do drugs, I do international drug dealings. The income is 40 plus thousand. Profit earned, I know that is a lot to me at the point of time because I do quite a big amount. Only few friends of mine know, and I very hard in. Yeah, very hard. People can't they can't believe that why I can do this type of amount. I got my way. Yeah, I always thought I'm very smart. I got my way to deal with people. They trust me. I can do a lot of things. Yeah. Well, then I earn quite a number every day. How then all my brothers become more and more, and I don't know who is my brother, who is my friend, who is not my brother, and even not my brother is just look like my brother. Or just hey, boss, every day go out. Yeah. So after I arrested the second time, well, 7 years, I imprisonment. I lost everything. I lost